we're going to get into the request topics and try and blow through these real quick.
Come here and rip me in half like chains.
First one comes from this lady sitting right here.
Hi.
Who's that?
Jamie.
Oh,
Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
She asked...
Couldn't see you behind the dog.
Why don't you go ahead and ask your question?
All right.
Do you need
Dog
what you
down.
wrote?
No, I got it. So, what genre of video games do you guys feel like you are strongest at?
Jason's going to say all.
No.
What one do you also feel like you're weakest at? I suck at side-scrolling shooters. I die constantly.
Oh, like R-Type?
See, I'm not terrible at side-scrolling shooters, but I am horrible at bullet hells. I am fucking horrible at bullet hells.
I don't even try it. Castle Shikigami games, not even going to try.
It's like, I can't remember, I'm sure you can remember, but the one where you're playing is basically the Japanese girls that are fucking spaceships, and it's...
Onomedius Excellent?
It's a mix between... Here's the thing. It's a mix between a bullet hell and a fighting game in a 3D in a 3D world, and it is just...
Yeah.
It's insane. I am just terrible at that game. Because you go from doing, like, side-scrolling shooters, then you get to the end, and you're in a 3D space fighting another anime girl that's designed like some kind of spaceship, and you fight each other, and it's still a bullet hell.
That's weird.
It's...
That's weird, bro.
I am decent at third-person shooters, but I'm not good at first-person shooters.
I can see it because you have like the motion sickness kind of thing going on. Yeah.
Let's go read some books in cars.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
I feel
Let's see, a 3D movie.
I do really good at first-person shooters, and I feel like I excel really good at fighting games.
Oh, you're really good at fighting games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too bad they don't make many good fighting games that I want to play anymore.
What are you talking about? Tekken 7's coming out real soon, and I can't fucking wait.
No, maybe. Maybe I'll try it. I am a fucking king at Mortal Kombat. I've loved Mortal Kombat forever. The newest ones I'm not the greatest at. That's just because I haven't tried them that much. But you get me in classic Mortal Kombat, you might not even get a hit on me sometimes. I'm fucking crazy.
I think I'm pretty decent at side-scrolling platformers, but I can't do in-depth like Japanese RPGs without a guide.
Yeah. And it's like first-person shooter, though. I was saying, multiplayer-wise, I don't know if I am anymore, but I used to be really fucking good at Halo, but sucked at Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I played a Call of Duty, I got spawned in, stepped out of a doorway, and just died. And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
I've been watching people play the remaster for Modern Warfare, and I'm just like, this does not look fun, because literally, every second the guy spawns in, he's dead instantly. And I'm like, this does not seem entertaining at all, because the map is no bigger than, like, your house.
Yeah.
And the moment you're in, you're dead. And it's, I would never get enjoyment out of that. But as far as, like, games I'm not good at, aside from bullet hells, I'm not particularly good at games in which, like, I don't dislike them, but fucking, what the hell's it called? All I can remember is the subtitle of the second one, which is A Machine for Pigs. Amnesia, Dark Descent.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't like games where you're put in situations in which you are expected to do something, but you can't do anything about it. Like, Amnesia would be a really fun game to me if I could do other things besides run away.
Yeah, you wouldn't like Outlast then either.
No, Outlast actually does look pretty fun because there's a lot more you can do besides just run. Like, if Amnesia, why can't I pull a fucking torch off the wall?
I see your point.
What kind of dumb shit is that?
In Outlast, you can hide from people.
There's a lot of things you can do, but in fucking Amnesia, it's just like, oh, there's something happening. You better find a fucking dresser to get in.
A little hidey hole.
It's like, fuck off, man. There's a torch right there I could grab because my lantern's out.
You can throw chairs and boxes.
It does nothing.
I know. I'm just saying. That's the only thing you can do.
Where in Outlast, like, I was watching a streamer, 3Dog, play, which was really fucking entertaining. He was at the part with the doctor who's just like, buddy! It's fucking hilarious. Like, you can go inside vents. There's so many different ways to go about doing things. But in fucking Amnesia, you're just like, you can't do anything. I'm not good at that kind of game because it frustrates me so much.
How about you?
I have no
Jamie?
control.
I'm pretty good at space shooters.
You are very good at side-scrolling
She loves that
shooters.
art
And
style.
bullet hells. You're pretty good at those, too.
I can get to the second level in Ikaruga.
Well, I mean, I watch you play Castle Shikigami games, and I'm like, I can't even process half the shit that's on the screen right now.
Well,
Like, an
thank
enemy
you.
just comes up, and it's just like their bullet's orange, and there's just nothing but orange bullets just everywhere.
Yeah.
And she's just there like, I'm not getting hit. And you're like, where? How? There's no place to go.
Don't you love watching people that are really good at games, though?
Yeah.
Because even though you know you suck at it, you're just like, man,
You're like,
it's
how?
just, it's beautiful watching them
Teach
do
me.
this kind of stuff.
And then you're like, oh, you make it look easy. I could do that. And like, no, just sit down. You can't.
As far as games I'm good at, I am pretty dang good at side-scrolling RPGs like Castlevania. I'm really good at first-person shooters. In fact, earlier, like I was telling Matt, I was playing some Destiny, got a 31 kills, 3 death match. Very good game for me.
I don't get as good as that, but I've gotten a hell of a lot better at Destiny than I did when it first came out. I've gotten a lot better.
They've made a lot of changes to not make the game so cancerous, because there were certain guns that were just like, fuck off, man.
Shotguns.
They're still,
They're still cancerous.
They're still pretty fucking bad, because you can get, as it's called now, the Mapador, and you can basically snipe with a fucking shotgun. And you
Yeah,
just,
it's pretty fucking terrible. Okay. Anybody else have anything
I'm
quick to
also
add to this
not
one?
particularly great at certain puzzle games.
I'm actually pretty good at puzzle games.
Like I'm okay at stuff
Depends
like
on what it
Portal. If it's a game like that, I'm pretty alright. But if it's a game in which the answer's right in front of your face, I'm never gonna fucking get it.
Yeah, Professor Layton makes me feel dumb.
That's what I know what you feel like too. Because then you solve it, and you're just like, I'm a.
Well, see, also for me, for puzzle games, like, if you're looking at the classic one where it's like, a thing full of colors and stuff, like, and you have to match things up, I like doing those but the only thing I hate is, like, they put some of the most boring fucking music in those games, where you just, like, you start, like, zoning out, and all you just see is, like, multiple colors in your face, and then you just fall asleep.
Oh, stuff like Tetris Attack and
Or
Pokemon
Hexic
Puzzle League
HD.
and Hexic. Oh,
Hextix 8D's music is fucking
yeah.
atrociously
Trying to get
boring.
those damn.
Flower?
Yeah,
yeah.
I know what you mean because I can't fucking remember the name of it. It was a DS game that was a puzzle RPG. It was really fucking weird, but it was actually pretty fun.
Puzzle Quest?
Yes, Puzzle Quest. It's a really fun game, but
is good.
Its music is so fucking boring,
Aw.
and you only get a certain amount of time to do something before you lose your turn, and they get to attack you, and you just
Yeah,
it's
Puzzle Quest
boring.
is good, but I used to play it before going to bed. It helped me sleep.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to another one here. This should probably be a pretty quick one. This comes from Dave Fry. He says, Just Press Play has been around in the areas for a while and seems to be expanding because they just opened one in York Township. Do you think that they can compete with bigger stores such as GameStop and etc.? I think they can. I think they can hold their own in certain markets of game selling. They're not going to beat them on any pre-order sales at all because
GameStop has pre-orders and
There's some stuff they
yeah.
can't get.
they can't get the NES Classics. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
they couldn't get the NES Classic at launch, which really hurt them.
I think they'll do just fine, just because there's a lot of people that want retro gaming right now.
Yeah.
It's still huge, and as far as that goes, their stores to me are the only ones that do it properly.
I was just about to bring that up. I'd rather them not get as big as like a GameStop or anything else like that, because then you're going to get into that idea of what they should be selling. So like, we're a bigger place, we have to be able to make more money now.
Yeah.
A lot more people, we have to pay for insurance, all this other nonsense. So then they start becoming more like GameStop, and you get less of that customer service, you get less of the systems and games that you want, because they have to start selling all the new stuff. It's not particularly appealing to me.
No.
I mean, GameStop through the years has pretty much gobbled up every other game competitor.
The GameStop I go to at the mall, there used to be the EB Games there. That's what I used to go to. And then it turned into GameStop. And I'm just like, well, I guess I'm going here now.
There was EB, there was Babbage's, there was Funkoland, there was Game Crazy, there was Game Rush. There was several different ones through the years that just...
Game Crazy, they were their own catalyst for their demise.
There was a Game Crazy near my house when I lived in Texas, right next to a video rental store, and if you bought certain things, they would give you like a year's worth of free movie rentals. Not like whenever you go in, but like once a month.
Well, that was the other problem.
Like, you guys are just giving shit away.
Yeah, that was their other problem, is they tied themselves into Hollywood Video, which was going down.
Well,
so
they were also kind of dumb, because they did the classic plastic sale where they would sell retro games. They would sell them all one price.
Yeah.
3 for $10. Didn't matter what it was.
Yeah.
Like, I went in one time, I got like Pokemon Stadium 2, Mario Kart 64, Mario 64. I got a whole bunch of Dreamcast titles, all 3 for $10.
Yeah, I got a good bunch of my Dreamcast shit from them.
And yeah, that's a lot of product that I'm sure when it came in the door, they gave more money to than what they ended up making. Because they would run these sales periodically, but like I said, it wasn't like restricted to certain things.
Yeah.
So they could have been paying more out for what they were actually selling it for.
But in the long run, I think Just Press is going to do just fine. Like, yeah. I don't think they're going to have any problem with GameStop, because in York right now, there's only a few stores that deal in retro, and they're minute enough that they're not going to hurt Just Press Play's like economy that they're building. It like, because Vault's okay. You know, we got to talk to some of the guys there at the live show that we did. Like, they're okay. You know, they get some of the carts in that are like, you know, homebrew things and all that stuff, which is kind of interesting. But
it's a different route they're taking.
Yeah, it's a different route that they're taking. But I also, you know, no offense to them, but I questioned some of the pricing they had on their stuff.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And with smaller businesses, you're going to get that because they got to pay for that brick and mortar. So.
Yep, exactly.
But Just Press is in that sweet spot where they can put it at market value for what it's actually going for and not go over it. So
yeah,
they're going to.
They don't expand so much that they can't afford their overhead.
Yep. All right, so we got one last one.
I don't want it to get too big. It's stupid too.
Comes from Brian Peterson. This is probably going to be more on Will's end. Okay, this is definitely Will Bacon's wheelhouse, but has Matt or Jason ever watched real hardcore wrestling like CZW, IWA, or even the old school death matches from Japan? And if not, can we get a Grindcast watches? I just want to see/hear your reaction to some of that insanity. How do I get my hands on any of that?
I've never seen any underground wrestling.
Yeah, YouTube. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. I may actually own some CZW stuff. I gotta look.
What's that stand for?
Combat Zone Wrestling.
That sounds brutal as shit.
All right, well,
like
a lot of.
It sounds like it'd be that scene when Kirk and Spock had to fight each other.
It's a lot of hardcore shit, isn't it?
It's a lot of barbed wire, a lot of like those fluorescent tube lights being smashed on each other.
Extremely dangerous.
Yeah, there's a
lot of shards in those things.
No, but they're poisonous as
shit. Yeah, the filaments. And
what a lot of people don't realize is Dean Ambrose, who's currently a big star in the WWE, he started in Combat Zone Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the few guys that ever got out of it and made a name.
Die?
Yeah, because some of those matches, I've probably seen more CZW stuff than IWA.
Yeah.
But like the Japanese death matches, like Terry Funk and Cactus Jack, when there's fire and barbed wire and baseball bats covered in barbed wire and barbed wire linked to explosives, and
this is starting to sound like a Running Man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's fucking serious.
It is insane. And yeah, we should
Bring
definitely
it
do.
Bring it in.
I was gonna say,
go home and get it right now.
Brian has been a long-time supporter of the show, so we are going to do a Grindcast watches for you. We're going to do that just for you.
You come in, watch it with us. We'll give you some popcorn.
He wants to be on the show. We have him come in for that.
Free popcorn.
He said, I asked him when he wanted to come on the show, and he said, "Wait till 2016's over." So I was like, "I understand completely."
This man understands.
Yeah.
We'll get him down here. He'll watch some
January
Impact
1st, 2017.
shit. So yeah, okay. Well, there you go. There's future watches in the future. There, future watches in the future. I had to say the word twice to make myself know.
Department of
I went on a plane flight. All right. Well, that will end our show. We're gonna play some.
Redundancy.
Yeah, we're going to probably play some card games for Grindcast plays, and we had to film Will opening his first
Retro Game Treasure Box,
Box,
which I hope does not contain Gwyneth Paltrow's severed head. It wasn't on my wish list, so I don't know.
He's going with a 7 reference there.
I know.
Okay.
I was going to do the whole shtick.
What's in the box here?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All right, guys. Well, that will end this episode. Please check back for all of that stuff and future things we got going on. So, as always, down in the annotation below is all the places you can contact us and see all of our content. And thank you so much for watching and for listening, and we'll catch you in the next episode.